Hi there, how are you? I had crystal clarity this morning during meditation about a decision that I made recently. And the issue was that a system allows abuse. And so I didn't want to be in the system any longer because I don't condone abuse. Actually, my work and my life's work is about getting rid of abuse from the world and getting rid of trauma from the world. And that cannot be done by adding more abuse into the world. And so the lesson, the reminder for me, is about the means and the ends. We cannot condone harmful means to justify peaceful ends, because if you are creating harm along the way, you cannot add up to peace. If you are wanting a peaceful outcome, you must have a peaceful process. If you say, well, it's okay if these people get abused over here, it's, small number of people or a small place, and in general, in aggregate, we're going to be fine. No, that doesn't work, because someone is getting hurt based on your methods, based on your infrastructure. And those people are not going to have peace inside. And if you also understand that global peace, world peace, starts with peace inside, then you know that if you're creating harm, even for one person, you cannot attain peace for anyone. So the only way forward for me as an integrator, as someone who follows my own path, is to do the same thing that I always do. Take the practices that work, that are effective at building inner harmony and clarity and purity and peace and love. Take that and roll with it. But walk away from any systems, any institutions, any infrastructure, any hierarchy, any political structure that creates harm. Because, the moment you have people who are traumatized, who are abusive, you're going to create harm. And so for each person, we have to make a decision. Are we going to condone that by being in the system with them and pretending that it's not happening? Or are we going to walk away from that and create the means that justify the ends? Create a peaceful way, without abuse, without fear, not a fear-based, traumatized way, but a love-based, happy, joyful, clear, pure, and trauma-free way, a peaceful way, a way where you can just accept and love people the way they are, and in that unconditional love, set the boundary of no abuse, because that's the world that we want to create. A world of peace doesn't have abuse in it. And so to condone abuse while preaching peace is completely contradictory. And for me, the reminder has been that you must be the way, you must create the means, you must embody the means. And so if I disagree with your system because it contains abuse and it overlooks abuse, then I cannot be in your system. And as a personality, as a person, ever since I started to work on my true self, I realized that I don't fit into other people's systems. And this is precisely why I must follow my own way and create my own structure for myself so that I can feel that I am not being a hypocrite. And to the extent that that's possible, all of us have contradictions. But when it comes to abuse, that's where I draw the boundary. No more abuse in my life. That's my boundary. That's my compass. I've had enough of it. I don't want any more in my life, and I will not be creating any more for anyone who's associated with me. That's the goal. And so how we practice that is what matters. So important lesson for me, important reminder for me. Let me know what you think about this. Are you paving the path to peace with abuse? And if you are, what are you going to do about it? Love you. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.